here in the second quarter. Here they come again. Osted gets hit, going deep, looking for Leroy Lopez. Lopez, did he make the catch? He did! Touchdown, Fire!
What?
Fire looking for their first points of the game. Osted off play action. Pressure coming, rolling to the right. Osted somehow escapes, throws towards the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown, Alex Reyes.
Unbelievable.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Parnell looking to throw, incomplete. No, intercepted off the deflection. And down the sideline goes Joseph Bonga to the 25-20 into the end zone, a pick six.
A big play from a veteran there in Bongo. What a play from Southeastern, and just when they thought Faulkner had the momentum, Southeastern turns it right back around and makes this a two-possession game.
To the outside goes Giles, slips a tackle, stiff arm, stays on his feet, diving for the pylon. He's in for the touchdown.
What an effort by Giles. Had his first one earlier since 2019, you mentioned. Now he gets his second of the game. He is unstoppable right there. Couldn't touch him. Well, you could touch him.
Gino Lubin finally getting involved. 1st and 10. Deep drop. Over the middle, off the hands of Hayes, and intercepted by Joseph Bonga. Bonga past the 30 to the 35 and is brought down.
Talk about right place and right time. Joseph Bonga, second of the season.
Moving Dom Larry around. Osted looking to throw in the direction of Larry. He makes the catch at the 42-yard line. Larry with a lot of speed. He is gone for the touchdown. What a quick start for the Fire offense. First touchdown of the year for quarterback Henry Osted, and Dom Larry, who led the team with 94 yards entering into play, is the first receiver to crack 100 yards. He gets the first score of the game. And I think the Fire are starting to realize that. They're waiting for King to make a downfield throw. King steps up, loses the football, jumps on it, still away. It's scooped up by Joseph Bonga, and Bonga takes it into the end zone. Have a first 3 weeks, Joseph Bonga. His second defensive score of the season, a scoop-in score and a big defensive touchdown. It's now 3 consecutive games that the Fire have either had a defensive touchdown or a special teams touchdown. So the touchback puts the Fire at the 25-yard line. Osted putting Larry in motion, going to roll to the right. Pass is caught by Larry at the 31-yard line and out of bounds. And a quick start here for the Fire, the first completion of the game on the first play.
You saw a big physical tackle there. It's going to be kind of like that all game long. This one of the more heated rivalries in the Sun Conference. Weber and the Fire go way back, with Southeastern having the pretty decent advantage, 8-2 all-time versus the Warriors.
Well, Dom Larry is crucial to the success of the Fire this season and tonight. Entering in 4 catches, 149 yards, and 2 TDs before that reception there. Gave him 7 on the play, a little bit of movement. Whistles will call this one back. And we'll go down to the field for the first time tonight.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense. Number 71, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Mark Hedstad, the referee for tonight. Penalties have been an interesting aspect of this game so far for the Fire. They have struggled with them at times, but because of how good really the Fire's running game is, and in all honesty, their opponents have been penalized more than they have, it really hasn't been much of a factor for them so far.
Yeah, I think this is one of the games where it might start to count, though, playing a team like Weber who will make you pay for those kinds of mistakes. Hopefully the Fire can find their way out of this early penalty.
Lucas Williamson, who was not active last week, gets the start tonight at tight end. A handoff to Parker, who goes nowhere. A loss of 2. Well, Daniel Parker last week, prior to a penalty, had a receiving touchdown at the end of the first half from quarterback Nate Michael. And unfortunately for the Fire, again, that penalty brought it back, and SEU had to settle for 3. Here's a 3rd and 10, still at the 25-yard line. Osted spreads them out. Still has Parker in the backfield. A little bit of movement again on the defensive line for the Warriors. This is a free play. Osted taking a shot. Pass is caught by Dom Larry for a first down, out of bounds, just shy of the 45-yard line. Well, a break there for Southeastern University as a slight jump on the defensive line. The Warriors only brought 3, allowed Osted.
Offside on the defense, number 11. Penalties declined, first down.
Allowed Osted to take a shot to his number 1 receiver, Dom Larry. It's the second time that he's found Larry in this one on the first drive.
Yeah, it's good to see Southeastern already heavy on the passing game, like we mentioned. A little bit nervous coming into this one to see what they were going to do against a heavy run defense like Weber, but they're off to a good start.
Their own 44. Parker pushing forward for positive yards. Still on his feet. And is finally brought down across midfield, just shy of a first down.
What an effort there by Daniel Parker. One of the more physical running backs on this Southeastern squad, and definitely somebody they're going to use a lot tonight, considering how physical and good-looking this Weber defense has been.
Henry Osted had a rough first few weeks against Faulkner and Reinhardt University, but he really stood out in that win against Fort Lauderdale last Saturday. And he looks good early on. It's a 2nd and 2. Giving it to Parker. Getting around the left tackle. Parker breaks the tackle, gets a first down. So Daniel Parker, who came in second on the team in rushing yards at 163, already making his presence felt early. Into Warrior territory at the 41-yard line. Osted will go empty. That's a little bit of extra help from Williamson as a blocker. The pass from Osted is caught by Larry down near the 20-yard line. 3rd catch of the first drive for Dom Larry.
Yeah, Dom Larry, we knew coming into this season and even into this game, he was going to be one of the primary targets for Ostad coming into this one. He had led in receptions with 4, 149 yards, already adding to that.
The next closest to Dom Larry in receiving yards is Alex Reyes. And again, this is entering in. And Alex Reyes, while he's had a great start, had just 62 receiving yards through the team's first 3 games, rather. They mark it at the 21-yard line, so just outside of the red zone. First time we see Giles, and he pushes forward for a gain of 2.
Short gain by number 5, Jaquin Giles.
One of the biggest things for Osted in that win against the Fort Lauderdale Eagles is he started 5 for 5. They came out throwing the football early, and they're doing the exact same thing here against Weber International.
Yeah, already seeing a similar start that Ostad had in that 5 for 5, 3 for 3 so far for 45 yards. Of course, that big 20-yard pass we just saw to Dom Larry a few plays ago.
The rush of 2 puts him at the 19, so into the red zone for the first time. Play action. Pass is caught by Williamson. Williamson lowers the shoulder, loses the football. It's picked up, though, by Leroy Lopez. Still positive yardage, shy of a first down. The Fire, nearly a disaster there as Williamson lost the football, but Lopez able to jump on it.
And that was Tyler Powell for Weber who forced that ball out. And that was who we saw make the first kind of push out of the game as well. Clearly a very physical player and going to have to look out for that on the Fire.
That's the first reception of the season, not only for Lucas Williamson, but the first by a tight end so far for the Fire. Williamson, Neos, and Carrico, 0 receptions through the first 3 games. Back to Giles, up the middle. Giles diving forward. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, what a fast start again for Southeastern University. They scored on their first drive last week. They score on their first drive this week. They're up 6-0 with 9.5 to go in the first quarter. The first time since September 14th they've allowed anything. Osted, play action. Pass is caught by Desi Lester. He's been heavily involved early. It's a gain of 3. Desi Lester had 2 catches in the Week 1 win against Faulkner and was held without a catch all the way up until their game against Weber International 2 weeks ago. They just could not get this guy involved in the passing game.
Yeah, Lester, one of the big pieces of that receiving core. Another one that we haven't seen yet tonight get a touch, Dominic Larry, coming into this one with 7 receptions and 2 touchdowns. They need to get the ball to him if they want to move downfield.
So here's a 2nd and 7. They put Williamson, the tight end, in motion. Another play-action pass looking for Alex Reyes. Pass is caught. It'll be short of the first down marker, and a flag on the play at the very end.
And that's got to be on Kaiser for that late hit. And these are these big mistakes that you have to avoid in such a big game like this.
You can already see on the far side of the field.
After the play, personal foul. Defense, number 12. Late hit out of bounds. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Now you can already see the refs marking it and moving down the field. And the Fire set up just near midfield at their own 47-yard line. It's the closest they've been this game to Seahawk territory.
Yeah, you have to take advantage of a big mistake like that on Kaiser's end. They're not going to give up many throughout this game. So every chance you get, you have to take the opportunity.
Flag was on the safety, Justin Carcel. Osted keeps it on an option, bouncing around the left tackle across midfield for a nice rush of 4 or 5. They're going to give him 4. It's a 2nd and 6. Osted so far tonight, 5 of 6 for 26 yards. Not to mention 31 yards, now 34 after that one on the ground. Here's a 2nd and 7. Osted goes empty. Incomplete. It bounces off the ground. It was trapped on a ball that was intended for Lucas Williamson. There was early contact, but no flag. Monty Edwin, the defensive back, ended up scooping that ball off the ground. But it's a 3rd and 7. Instead was looking for something quick. Another big 3rd down in this game. Larry's put in motion. Osted takes a shot, looking for Lopez. Pass is caught at the 30-yard line. Leroy Lopez hasn't gotten too many opportunities on offense this year, but when he's been on the field, he's been able to make the most of it.
Yeah, it's all about getting those opportunities and seizing them when you get them. He beat that defensive back, C.J. Gilmore, just by a few steps, and that's all he needed to get that big first down.
Now we see the Fire run up to the line quickly. They're set up at the 29-yard line of the Seahawks, with Parker in the backfield. Osted, a pitch out to Parker. He gets wrapped up for a loss of 2. Byron May, the defensive end, not fooled. Able to bring down Parker on the pitch. A loss of 2 makes it a 2nd and 12 at the 31. Fire looking for their first points of the game. Osted off play action. Pressure coming. Rolling to the right. Osted somehow escapes. Throws towards the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown. Alex Reyes.
Unbelievable job right there by Henry Osted to be able to escape traffic once again. That is now the 3rd time this game we have seen it, and we'll take another look right here. Just looks like he had no opportunity to get anything going, and he found a way and found the end zone. Unbelievable job Fire need to continue with this momentum.
Osted's third passing touchdown of the year, the second one to Alex Reyes. Joel McGrath to attempt the extra point. He's been Special Teams Player of the Week twice so far, and he drills the first one. And Southeastern University, the first touchdown of the game, they're up 7-3.
Yeah.
Conference play is in full swing, and boy, do we have a great game from Victory Field tonight. The number one ranked Kaiser University Seahawks and the Southeastern University Fire, who continue to receive votes. Both teams 4-0 at the top of the standings. It's shaping up to be an incredible matchup. With my partner Alex Monroe, I'm Adam Glover. We're very happy you can join us. And Alex, 2 weeks ago here at home, we had a matchup against Weber International, 45-0 win. Big reason, quarterback Henry Osted.
Yeah, Henry Osted, a really good game he put together. 240 yards worth of passing, his best by far this season. And that's something we're going to need to see tonight if we want to see a Fire victory.
Well, it's the toughest matchup of the season. There's really not a whole lot we can say about Kaiser University just because of how really, really good they are. They're the reigning national champions. They have the longest winning streak in the NAIA, and after a win a little bit earlier this year against St. Thomas, it really feels like if they can get a win tonight against Southeastern University, they'll be the clear favorites in the Sun Conference.
Yeah, absolutely. The last two undefeated teams in the Sun Conference. It's going to be a fun one tonight. We'll see how it goes.
How you doing,
Well,
Captain?
we'll go down to the field right now for the coin toss to determine who gets the ball first tonight. Welcome back to Victory Field here in Lakeland, Florida. We're just about ready to go for the second half. And what an exciting game it's been so far for the Kaiser University Seahawks and the Southeastern University Fire. A 10-10 tie between two really, really good teams. Again, Alex Monroe, I'm Adam Glover. We're very happy you can be with us, and we hope you're still with us here for the second half. And don't go away because this game is far from over. Alex, I don't think anybody really expected how good of a defensive battle it's been so far with how high-powered these offenses are, but we really saw in the second quarter the offense pick up, especially with quarterback Henry Osted.
Yeah, I mean, Henry Osted's having himself another really great night so far. 7 for 9, 77 yards, and the touchdown. We've also seen him on the ground game a lot more tonight, and I think that's a large portion of his success.
And Kaiser University, they get the ball to start the second half because they won the toss. They've been a little bit off so far in this game. They haven't dominated time of possession. They missed the field goal at the end. What do they have to do to get back on track?
I think they just got to stick to their game plan. You know, they are the number one team in the country. They have to continue to stay confident in their game, stick to what they know, and just keep pushing it out.
Well, the Fire tonight, they're really playing up to their competition. They're starting to run the football very well, and it's also nice to see Curtis Kimmons really get back into the mix.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, they're utilizing all of their running backs tonight, as well as Nate Michael even getting in there. We'll probably see him a couple more times tonight.
It's a 10-10 tie as we start the second half. Let's go down to the field for kickoff.